My name is Hassan Arif. I'm a recent PhD graduate, and I have a background in law, and I'm going to give an attempt at YouTube commentary. A few people have told me I should try it, so I'm going to give it a try. And I'm doing it on a cell phone camera, so it's handheld and a little shaky. So, what topic am I going to discuss? Well, why not the topic that a lot of people are talking about, the US presidential race 2016, which is probably one of the strangest, most unusual elections ever. I mean, a reality show star with absolutely no qualifications is a leading candidate for a major party. It's baffling. It's baffling. His peddling of bigotry and hatred speaks to a reaction against the Obama era. I mean, where Barack Obama. Oh yeah, and I have to show you something before I go further. My Bernie Sanders T-shirt, because well, if I were American, I'd be voting for Bernie. So, where Barack Obama's 2008 election was heralded as a huge, rightly so, a huge step forward for race relations, where 40 years earlier, African Americans faced segregation in the South, Trump's represents in many ways a reaction against this. Where Republicans have been using coded language, dog whistle politics for decades. They have been. For instance, states' rights, like Richard Nixon's Southern strategy in the 60s and 70s, they would use something like states' rights, which really meant, Southern states upholding their right to segregation because it was the federal government intervening that ended segregation in the South. And Donald Trump threw away the dog whistle, and rightly, that's creating panic in Republican ranks because where they previously used coded language, like radical Islamic terrorism, he doesn't use coded language anymore. And that is creating a panic, especially with the United States becoming a more diverse country. Trump is way behind in the polls, but we can't take anything for granted. The thing is, Hillary Clinton, she's intelligent, she's qualified, she'd be a good president. I think Americans should vote for her. But you know what the problem is that in the era of YouTube, in the era of social media, there's an increased impatience, especially with many younger people, with the rehearsed 1990 style politician. And that's what Hillary Clinton is. She's a rehearsed 1990 style politician, and that doesn't speak well, especially to a younger generation. Bernie Sanders did. Bernie Sanders directly addressed an economy that's not serving everyone. Issues like student debt. I think he goes too far on free trade, but there's issues of students being saddled with debt. There's issues of a tough job market. Bernie Sanders took that on. And so, in that sense, Hillary Clinton is, as a quote unquote establishment and politician, in many ways the perfect foil for Donald Trump. So, it'll be interesting to see how this election turns out. Hopefully, Hillary Clinton wins, and hopefully, she wins bigger than Obama, sending a clear message against Donald Trump's style of hatred. So, this is my first YouTube video with the backdrop of books, with my dinosaur over my shoulder, and maybe I'll do another video. So, thank you for watching.